A very good morning.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you are there? Shikama? Yeah, thank you. Okay. And what about Arul, Dr. Arul Selva?
I'm
And
here. Good
yeah,
morning. I'm here.
yeah, good morning, sir. And Dr. Amit.
He's also here.
Yeah, yeah.
He's also joined.
So, shall we start?
Yes, yes.
So, a very good morning, all of you. Today we are into the induction come an orientation program for the masters in journalism, mass communication, then PG diploma in journalism, mass communication, and masters in journalism and digital media, as well as for the bachelors in journalism and mass communication. So I think there are several programs offered by the School of Journalism and Mass Communication. We have sent mails as well as SMSs to all the learners for this program. And in fact, Regional Center Trivandrum is said to be the nodal center for the bachelors in journalism and mass communication program. So being the nodal center, we need to conduct the induction meeting, and many of the learners have requested for they have lots of doubts, and so they have requested for an orientation on several of the programs. I mean, especially the digital media programs, wherein they have lots of doubts regarding that. So we thought that we'll have a induction cum orientation program so that the learners would benefit from this. So on behalf of IGNOU Regional Center Trivandrum, I welcome the director, Dr. Shikarai Madam, to this program first. And I would also like to welcome Professor Arul Selvan sir to this meet. And next, I would like to welcome Dr. Amit Kumar also to this program. So I also welcome all the learners of all these programs, and I hope that this would be a very good interactive session. Yeah, you can ask for your doubts, and I think this program is also being recorded, so that that will be useful for the learners who are not attending this this meet. So I request our the Director School of Journalism to deliberate on the induction meeting as well as on the orientation program. Ma'am, please.
Thank you very much, Dr. Satyakirti. Good morning and welcome to all the learners. It is indeed a matter of pleasure to be here with all of you today. And Regional Director Trivandrum, Dr. Satyakirti, has done a fine job bringing you all together on one platform. And this kind of an interaction is also important because on a regional basis, we get to know what various doubts or problems that learners face. Since this is a distance education system, we are all, though we are always available, and you may be aware that on every Thursday we hold learners meeting, whereby we look personally into the problems that learners are facing. But other than that, the regional centers are very active in providing such kind of orientation or induction programs, which help you understand the system.
Any problem with the? Okay.
Audio is not coming.
So
Yes, sir.
we have decided to conduct this induction program. And without wasting any further time,
Yeah.
I think I have lost my connection. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, perfectly fine. So without wasting any further time, let us just begin with the induction. And through this, we will be telling you about what are the various things that you must keep in mind while you're enrolled in any of the programs of SOJNMS and IGNOU per se. We work by policy decisions of the university, which are mandated upon us. And we will in detail also tell you about what the course structures are like, what is it that you're exactly expected to do in various things. So I will bring you across Masters in Journalism and Mass Communication, the first year, and this is also the postgraduate diploma program for JMC. And besides that, Dr. Amit, my colleague, will look at MAJMC, and Arul sir will brief you about bachelors. And for anything else that you require, any questions that you have, we are here with you. And you may pose questions as and when you please, looking at the contents. So I will share my screen now. The screen will have some bullets which will brief you about the program that we are going to speak about, which is PGJMC and MAJMC first year. As you may well be aware that PGJMC is also the first year of master's program, which means that having completed the PGJMC, you can get a lateral entry directly into the second year of the master's program in journalism and mass communication. So the idea is abiding by NEP 2020, the policy formulation of which we are celebrating today, the 6th year of NEP 2020. We are looking at greater flexibility that the program will be able to provide to you. So after PGJMC, if you think this has been useful to you, or you have understood the distance education system enough to pursue it and convert it into a master's program, we will be happy to grant you admission into the second year of the course. Alternately, if somebody has taken admission in master's program, so that will be the first year, which will automatically be followed by the second year. So yep. I'll begin with a few program objectives that we have for PGJMC or Masters in Journalism as well. And the idea is to provide opportunities to those who are working in media organizations to enhance their knowledge and skill for their development. That is one. So as you will all relate to this, that distance education is meant for people who are already working or are not in a position to get into the conventional mode of study. Though, of course, conventional systems and distance education has come at par with each other because they are both technologically enabled and advanced now post-COVID. So looking at that, this is the program objective we have. And the second is to produce professionals who, after graduating, will be able to work in media organizations. And the third would be to create a better understanding of role of mass media in society. We've all been witnessing a lot of things over the past few days. And you can all very well understand how important a role media, social media, digital media has to play in our lives. So these are the primary objectives with which we begin. And then to give you an idea of the credit system. Credit system is important because if you've passed out from school in the recent times, you would know that there are certain credits that have been associated with different courses, and you're able to pick up other courses as well, which may not directly belong to your stream. So credit is important because how many hours of study you have put into a particular course will finally decide how well you're doing in that course. So here in distance education, as compared to the conventional traditional education, where 1 credit stands for 15 hours of study, here 1 credit amounts to 30 hours of study. This includes the assignments that you do, the extra reading that you do, or the practical hours that you put into that course. All of it is together contributing to those 30 hours of study. So 1 credit will be equal to 30 hours. Secondly, this comprises of various, like I just said, various learning activities, including assignments, listening or watching, listening to audio programs or podcasts, and watching videos, etc. So a 6 credit course would automatically have those many hours of study. And knowing the number of credits helps for each course, and it helps you get an idea about the academic effort that is required to be put in for successfully completing that course. So PGJMC program consists of 960 hours of study, which is 40 credits, in which we have 8 different courses. And I bring to you the program structure of PGJMC. These are the various, course codes and course titles, and alongside are mentioned the credits for each of them. So we will be looking at Introduction to Journalism and Mass Communication. In this, you will be looking at what exactly communication is and why is it so important in today's times, so also in the times of the past. So right from the concepts and processes and models and theories, we would be advancing to communication research. The second block will tell you all about the history and evolution of mass media. And here we'll be talking about the print media, radio, television, digital media, so on and so forth. And also because language these days has picked up a lot of value. So we are also going to talk about language journalism in India. Then the third block will talk about ownership and organizational structures. It is very important to understand that a tool that you're making use of for free speech, who does it belong to? And if it belongs to an entity that may have, collaborations with people that have their own vested interest in it, how does that media channel operate? So we are looking here at ownership patterns of media. We are looking at news agencies and various government media organizations and what sort of functions do they carry out. And towards the end of it, we will look at Indian film industry, which is conventionally known to be an industry which provides you the maximum, platform to raise your voice and present your ideas in a subtle manner, such that the ideas are communicated without saying so inadvertently. And the fourth block will look at integrated marketing communications, which includes advertising, PR, event management, and marketing communications mix. The idea of bringing around this course was to give you a glimpse of what all constitutes mass communication. Mass communication. So I hope this will serve that purpose. The second course will talk about reporting techniques. And here you will learn about the news concepts, what are news sources, and what does a newsroom look like for print and online, what does it look like as compared to TV and radio. And then you will be looking at reporting techniques, the types of news reporting, the research that journalists need to do, and interviews, and what is data journalism. You all understand the importance of data these days. Or how has data, big data, become important, not only in communications, in media, but also business, everywhere. So if you understand data and if you know how to work around it, that possibly is the way that you fulfill the requirements of being a good data journalist also. Speaking about the scope, as on date, there are print media organizations like the Hindu, the Indian Express, and many others who have not completely ventured into it, yet are actively looking for people who understand data journalism, who can analyze and synthesize information out of the given data or facts. And so this, from that point of view, this course is of importance. Then the rest half of the course speaks to you about various beats. Beats are your areas of reporting. So what are the various areas of reporting, what is required in those areas, and how do you how do you go about being a good journalist when it comes to those particular beats. So it will also help you recognize what are your areas of interest, and in case you want to join the media organization actively like a reporter, what could be the various areas in which you could specialize or you could build your expertise in. The next and the third course talks about writing and editing for print media, which talks about writing skills, analytical skills, editing skills, and layout and designing. So ideally, it gives you a brief overview about a story that has been made. How are you exactly presenting it? Okay, so plating of the dish is important, and that's what we're talking about here. So right from editing, making it worthy of going in front of the eyes of the audience, to the layout and designing that you provide. So those things are extremely important. And then we talk about the broadcast and online journalism. And this talks about radio journalism, whatever little journalism is left in radio. But it is important to understand the medium of sound. This is a unique, special kind of a medium because it talks about the ear. There is just one sense that is getting involved, and yet the challenge for a creative person is to produce content which will be, which can draw a mental picture while you're only listening to that radio. So it talks about news production also. It talks about gathering, how do you gather news for radio, and what are the various presentation techniques, which you all must understand, because of late you must be seeing that a lot of books are getting converted into audiobooks. Podcast has become good business. So how is it that, how do you present the content on radio is important to understand. Then we will be talking about television journalism, and on the same pretext as we did in the radio, we are going to look at television journalism, as in how do you write for it, what is TV news, and what are the various presentation techniques, and how is content getting produced for TV. The assignments that are connected to it, you will find that you might just be asked to make a small 2 to 3 minute documentary through your mobile phones on a connected subject. So that is how whatever we are teaching is going to reflect in the practical hands-on that we would provide in the assignment. And also the portfolios will be connected to it. So let's just proceed with that now. And then the third block will talk about online journalism. We all know a few years ago, what we used to talk about, the future is actually here. So we are talking about the basic elements of online journalism. We're talking about how do you write for online media and newsroom setup and production techniques, etc. Then we talk about something that people must have a vivid understanding of: media and how the tools of media can be used. What sort of prevalence and what sort of importance does media, something which is in the hands of everybody today, and there is no one specialist for the course, the media. How does it operate in society? How does society take it? What does society follow? So mass media and society is something that you need to understand to get a broader context, to get a broader background understanding of what sort of a tool are you going to have in hand, and how can you make it more and more effective, be it by being an influencer, be it by running a YouTube channel, or being a content producer on YouTube. There are so many things that have today become so easy to master if you know exact skills and you have the exact knack to master. So this course will talk about mass media and society. It talks about media and development. How can it bring about, and when we say development, it means any kind of development, be it social, be it political, any sort of development. How can media have an affluent role to play in it? And then the third block will talk about, and the fourth block as well, it will talk about the contemporary issues that actually society is facing, and hence media gets involved with them, like mental health, like education, gender, environment, human rights, so on and so forth. Having spoken of that, we come to the sixth course, which will talk about media ethics and laws. So I believe that not only as a media person, also as a commoner, you must understand what your rights are, you must understand what your duties are. So having a good understanding of the laws of the land that you live in only helps you do better. So here we are talking about, because we are specifying ourselves and we're limiting ourselves to media laws and ethics, here we talk about media ethics and media laws from point of view of media regulation, from point of view of coverage, the ethical aspects that a media person should keep in mind, and the constitution and such other things. The rest half of the course will talk about laws on information. This is of prime importance because information decides who wins, and information also decides who is more important, who is more strong. So we are talking about intellectual property rights, we're talking about the copyright law here, cyber law. There is much more to know, but we have limited ourselves to this because this is for somebody who may not have a very clear understanding of what media laws look like. And then we are also looking at advertising and PR ethics and laws. And we have provided some case studies based on that. Okay. So, having spoken of these, I would now also tell you about how the units have been designed. So your postgraduate diploma in journalism and mass communication will comprise of close to 100 units, and the course structure I've just shared with you. The idea is that the content that we provide to you, the learner who is on the run, who is maybe working somewhere, or who does not have a lot of time to give to his study the way a conventional student would. So it is important to understand that the unit has also been designed to help you do that better. We have tried to build in the teacher in our study material. So it begins with introducing, warming up on the subject, and then it comes at learning outcomes as to what is it that you will actually achieve. So after you've studied the unit, go back to your learning objectives and check, have you really learned all those things that have been mentioned in the learning outcomes? If not, you need to work more on that unit. And then there are various sections and subsections to facilitate easy grasp of what we are talking about. And then there are also some check your progress questions. Please do not ignore them. The idea of putting check your progress questions, and you would find 2 to 3 such sections of CYP amidst the subsections of the unit. And the idea is to provide you a self-check. How much have you gained? Have you really understood? Those are the objectives with which we have put the check your progress questions, the answers of which have also been provided at the end of the unit. So while you attempt those questions, later on you can check whether what your line of thinking is correct or not. And then there are also some activities that are in them. After that, we sum up the unit. We also provide some keywords, some important technical terms that may have been used that maybe a common man may not be equally well versed with. And then we've also provided some further readings. At times it so happens that students, if there is something of interest for the students, for the learners, they would like to read further and know more about it. So further readings is for that. And then of course is your possible answers for check your progress. So this is in brief the way every chapter, every lesson has been designed, which we call a unit. Okay. Then we have some practical components. Like I said, there are 8 courses. 6 courses are on theory, while the other 2 are on the portfolio. Okay. So one is print, the other is audiovisual, and the third is digital media. You need to choose any 2 out of these. Now there is a practical manual which will not be printed. So for all those students who think that they will receive books, yes, you can receive books, but only for the theory courses. Where the practical is concerned, the practical manuals will be uploaded on IGNOU. You have to, maybe download it for in whichever course, in whichever year of the program you are in. Accordingly, you'll have to download. The reason we keep updating our practical manuals. So you would find newer exercises coming into them. So we cannot really print them and send them along with the study material. So that is something that you will have to look at IGNOU or the university website, the school's website, and then download from there. Now, there is a practical manual and there is a production portfolio. There are certain activities that need to be completed. Those will be mentioned and in your manual, and you will have to attempt them and create a practical file sort of a thing. Okay, similar to what you would have done in your school as well. So there are various activities that need to be completed and submitted to your study center. Now these activities, what will they be? They will largely be the application of what you've learned in those 5 courses. Okay. So say, for example, we've taught you political reporting, we would ask you to write a political report there. Or if we've taught you crime, we might just ask you to go to your nearest police station and collect facts of the past 2 days and then create a news report based on that. So that is what the practical portfolio will be about. Now, a lot of it is also transacted through teleconferencing and IRCs, as you're well aware. Plus, you will also be having your counseling sessions, which the regional center through the study center will communicate to you. So your classes, They are not exactly classes, they are actually doubt clearing sessions. So you would be told over the weekend which day and which course will be taken up, and accordingly you can come, you can read whatever part of it, whichever portion of it you've read, and then ask questions if there are any doubts. Evaluation for these practical courses would be 30% Viva and 70% portfolio. Besides that, of course, Dr. Amit looks into this as a course coordinator, and he will tell you more about these things once I hand over to him. Now, what is expected of you is go through the theory courses to be able to attempt your portfolio questions. That's one. Two, there will be no face-to-face classes for this practical component, as there is no, so there is also no issue of attendance. However, students are advised to attend various sessions focused on this practical course organized by different technological platforms. And once we've made those videos continue to stay, and you can also look for them on various platforms that the university provides. So having said this, what is also important is a few instructions while you're preparing your production portfolio, and I'm sure Amit sir will take them up in greater detail with you. One thing is that we prefer handwritten. So do not type and take out printouts and submit. No, it has to be handwritten. The language, since master's program is offered in 3 languages, English, Hindi and Tamil. So accordingly, whatever language you've picked, accordingly you will attempt your portfolio assignments as well. Now, what you're required to do is compile all the items in a folder and mention your details, name, enrollment number, program code, course code, etc., email ID, phone number, address on the front page. And in soft copy also, okay, you have to, it's not really necessary that you have to provide a CD or a DVD. Whatever the regional center and the study center tell you, it could be through a link where you may have to submit these, or it could be through pen drives that they would ask you to bring. So whichever way, but also please make sure 2 more things, important things. When you submit, please take a receipt, because the regional centers and study centers have so many different courses and so many students to deal with. In case it gets lost, at least you will have a proof that you have submitted something on such and such date. Number 2, keep a copy, a hard copy as well as a soft copy for yourself, so that tomorrow at the time of Viva, when you're called, you're able to carry them along with you, both hard as well as soft copy. Yes. And learners are advised to make their own production portfolios and not copy them from anywhere. And why? Because see, as teachers or as academic counselors, we also keep coming across so many children like you, or so many learners, I should say, not children, learners like you. So we can catch wherever there is an evidence of copying, and the production portfolios would stand rejected if such malpractices are found. I'm not trying to scare you off, but if you really want to get some meaningful knowledge, information, and skill out of this program, please attempt them. It is for your own good. The next thing I would talk about is the practical course evaluation. I think this is something I would only leave at saying that evaluation of production portfolio will be for 70 marks, whatever assignments you've been given in the practical manual. They will be for 70 marks, and Viva Voce would be for 30. And there will be certain, the details I think Amit sir will be able to take up in a much better manner, because these courses have also been revised. So, and yes, PGJMC and MAJMC, the maximum time duration is for 3 years when it comes to postgraduate diploma. And for master's program, since it is a 2-year program, double the amount of time. So 2-year program means 4 years is the maximum period. For PGJMC, which is a 1-year program, we are still extending it to 3 years. What does this mean? That in case you miss upon certain exams, certain courses exams, you can reattempt them, and you have a 3-year time duration. Or in case of master's program, you have 4-year time duration to clear it anytime during that duration. After which your registration will be expired, and then you'll have to re-register if it is past 3 years or past 4 years in both the programs respectively. And then you will have to take a credit transfer of the courses that you've passed if you don't want to attempt them again. Yep. One last thing. take care that the assignments that you attempt are the latest ones. So whichever year you've taken admission, whenever you decide to write your assignments, please go on the website and see which are the recent assignments. All right. So even if you've taken admission, say 2026, and you're writing an assignment of a course in 2027, make sure that you pick up the assignment of 2027, not 2026. These assignments are revised year to date, and we usually put them on the website by the end of January. So make sure that, and they are valid till December. So Jan to December. Keep in mind the last date when it comes to the assignments, and there are no assignments for practical courses because you already have a practical manual. And it requires you to make a practical portfolio. There is one assignment per course. The assignment will be for 100 marks. And usually there will be 5 questions, all of which will be compulsory, and they will be more practical based. So whatever you've learned in your theory is what you'll be asked to do practically. And that will be the assignment. And please make sure that you know, a little bit is allowed, but then you should generally stay within the word limit that has been mentioned. And handwritten assignments must be scanned and mailed. And submission is mandatory for writing TEE, term and examination, the 70% of marks of a course you get from term and examination, it is necessary to have attempted your assignments and submitted them. We prefer it that way. So, because otherwise without assignments, the grade card will not show the course to be completed. And eGyan is something that you will find it is the digital repository of the University of IGNOU. And here you will find all the material or the SLMs. And there is, of course, a provision of lateral entry and exit, which I explained to you. Also, if you are a master's degree, you've sought admission into the master's program, after the completion of 1 year of the program, if you want to exit, you can still exit with the PGJMC certificate. And there is a time span, I think within 3 years or so. If you want to come back and join the second year, you can join the second year until it has been revised. Like, we've had students who have done very old PGJMC, which just contained 4 courses. And if they will ask for lateral entry, we will have to say no to them, because now both the years have become of 40 credits each. And that was a very old course, which was barely of 16 credits. So it holds no merit in today's media world. So that is it from my end. I would stop sharing now. And I request Dr. Amit to now take over with the second year of the program. And in case there are anything that these students have to be updated about, which I may not have mentioned, Amit, please take care of those as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Shikha ji. Is the PPT visible to all of you?
It is.
So Professor Shikha Rai already explained many things which are relevant for MAJMC also, as she explained that the first year of MA in Journalism and Mass Communication is identical to PG Diploma in Journalism and Mass Communication also. And in MAJMC, we have this auto facility once you will complete all the 8 courses. Courses means in the IGNOU terms, it's a papers. And like MAJMC is a program, and the various papers of MAJMC are called courses in IGNOU terms. So there are total 8 courses in PGJMC or first year of MAJMC. So if you have taken admission in MAJMC and completed first all the 8 courses of the first year, automatically you will receive PG Diploma in Journalism and Mass Communication, because this program is designed in a modular structure. So for MAJMC, the minimum duration, since it's a master degree program, 2 years. We have this program in both the modes, open and distance learning mode as well as online mode. Maximum duration is double of the minimum duration, that is 4 years. Maximum is no bar. The medium, we are offering our MAJMC program or PGJMC program in Hindi, Tamil and English. In 3 different languages, we are providing the study material. And the eligibility is graduation in any subject. So if you have completed your bachelor degree in any subject like commerce, science, arts, business administration or anything, you are eligible for our MAJMC program. Then for any program, it's a common for all the programs, including the MAJMC, admission and re-registration. Re-registration is something important which our students should know clearly. That re-registration means you are taking admission in the second year of MAJMC. So at the time of admission, you are paying fee for the first year of MAJMC. And once you will complete 1 year, you will be eligible for the re-registration in the second year. It's a required, otherwise you will be not allowed to get the courses offered in the MAJMC second year. So after completion of 1 year, you can re-register in the second year of MAJMC. And re-registration in the second year of MAJMC is not linked with clearing the courses of the first year. It is possible that you haven't passed successfully even a single course of MAJMC first year. Still, after completion of 1 year, you can re-register in the second year of MAJMC. Many times the students could not, they have taken admission, but due to various reasons, they are not able to attempt a single course of MAJMC first year. Still, after completion of 1 year, you are eligible for the re-registration in the second year of MAJMC. And once you will re-register and pay the fee of the second year of MAJMC, then in your registration detail, you will find that all the courses of the second year will reflect against your enrollment number. So 8 courses in first year of MAJMC and another 8 courses in the second year of MAJMC. These are the total 16 courses. So re-registration is one important thing. Then the study material, once you, at the time of admission, there is an option also that you can opt for the digital study material. So once you are opting for the digital study material, then you will get some concession in the admission fee also. But in that case, you will not receive the printed study material. Then you can go to the IGNOU and download all the digital study materials. So all the study materials, including the study material of theory courses, as well as the manuals and handbooks of practical and projects are available on the IGNOU, and you can download those material. Then the third important thing is assignments. So as Professor Shikha also explained, that in theory courses, there are 2 components. Once you are receiving your study material, or you can download the study material from the IGNOU also. Read the theory course properly, okay, go through it. Then the second work is to attempt the assignments. So assignments and term end examinations are 2 important components, evaluation components for the theory course. So once you have gone through the study material properly, then the next work is to do the assignments. And assignments are available on the IGNOU website. In the coming slides, I will explain how to download the assignments. So all the assignments are available on the IGNOU website, and you need to write your assignments and submit it to your study center. You can also visit the website of your regional center, because many times many regional centers are accepting submissions through the Google Forms, also through online platforms also, but many are saying to submit in hard copies also. So the exact information about the mode of assignment submission you can collect from the website of your regional center. So always it's advisable to visit your regional center website frequently. Then after assignment has a weightage of 30%. The whole, if the 100% is marks of one theory course, out of that 100%, 30% weightage will be given to assignment. So the total marks of the assignment will be 100. So don't be confused with that. But once the result will be declared or prepared, at that time, the weightage of assignment will be 30%, and the weightage of your term end examination will be 70%. Then the practical and projects. So in MAJMC, including first year and second year, there are total 16 courses. Out of that, 12 theory courses. So in theory courses, two components of evaluation: assignments and the term end examination. And it's also mandatory that before writing your term end examination, it's a mandatory to submit the assignment. Okay, so first step is to go through to read your study material properly, then prepare the assignment, submit the assignment to your study center, then appear in the term end examination. And for appearing in the term end examination, it's also required to fill the examination form. And IGNOU is offering, or IGNOU is conducting term end examination twice a year. One is in June and one is in December. Okay, so according to your preparation and feasibility, you can opt any term end examination for your courses. But examination form should be filled, and examination form is also online. You are also advised to visit IGNOU's official website frequently and the social media handles of IGNOU. You will get a lot of useful information on these platforms. Then the practical and projects. These are little different from the theory courses. In practical and projects, there are no assignments. In practical courses, as Professor Shikha Rai explained, in the first year, we have two practical courses. Actually, we are giving the bouquet of 3 practical courses, and from that basket, you need to choose two. So in practical courses, practical manuals are available on the eGyan course. There will be no written or printed practical manuals of the practical and project courses. So all are available only in digital form. So go to the eGyan course and you can download the practical manuals, read the practical manuals properly, okay, and you will get it's a very brief. These are the brief manuals and to the point manuals. So once you will go through the manuals properly, you will get complete clarity about that. And if you have any confusion, as Shikha ma'am told, that we are having interactive session through Google Meet every Thursday from 3:30 to 4:30. You can join that interactive session and raise your questions. So we are calling it Samvad. So it's our natural practice. And if there is any holiday or any urgent official commitment of the faculty on that particular day during that time, then we are holding that session next working day. It means on Friday. So in practical and projects, manuals are important. To go through those manuals properly. And before January 2025, in practicals, there was a concept of Viva also in the evaluation, but we revised our programs from January 2025 admission cycle. And from January 25 onwards, in practical courses or in project courses, there is no Viva. So no Viva in any course of MAJMC now. Okay, for the students of January 25 onwards. Okay, so go through those practical and project manuals properly and you will get complete clarity. Basically, in practical courses are based on, we want to just give you an opportunity. Whatever you learn from the theory courses, just apply those things and do certain activities and prepare the file and submit to your study center. And if you are facing any problem in the submission at the study center, then please contact to your regional center. So practicals are basically the compilation of certain practical activities. You need to complete those activities according to the instructions given in the manuals, compile them, submit it to your study center. That will be evaluated by the study center out of 100. There is no Viva component in practical courses. In the revised MAJMC, which is on offer since January 2025 admission cycle. So this is about the practical and project courses. Then the last very important component is examination. As I just told you, that IGNOU is conducting examination twice in a year, one in June and one in December. So for every term in examination, you need to fill examination form, and the examination form will be live on the IGNOU website. And that's why I suggested you ki all try to visit IGNOU's website, official website frequently, your RC website frequently, and the social media handles of the official handles of IGNOU. You will get a lot of information useful for you on these platforms. So you need to fill the examination form. You can select the courses for which you are prepared. Okay, like 6 theory courses or 2 practical courses in first year, and you want to appear for those courses in December term in examination, but you feel that I am not prepared for all the 8 courses. I am prepared for 3 theory courses and 1 practical courses. Just fill those courses only in the examination form, because examination fee is also applicable. So for courses, whatever courses you are prepared, only fill those courses, because if you will miss, you filled all the 8 courses, but you could not appear in the term in December, then the courses in which you couldn't appear will be not valid for the next term in examination. Again, for the next term in examination, you need to fill the examination form for those courses and pay the examination fee. So while filling the examination form, be careful that only select those courses for which you are prepared. So first year, Shikha ma'am already discussed in detail. Now this is the structure of second year of MAJMC, and first year is also of 40 credits after the revision in January 25. The second year is also of 40 credits and total 8 courses in the second year. 6 theory courses: MJM 126 print media, MJM 27 electronic media, MJM 28 digital media, MJM 29 advertising and public relation, MJM 130 media and communication theories, MJM 31 communication research methods. Now we have here, you can see the basket of 2 courses out of 1 should be chosen by you. First is MJML 222 practical research methodology, and the second one is MJMT 021 internship. Okay, so these are 2 elective courses. Options are there. You can select any one according to your convenience, because the second one is internship. You need to arrange by your own. So learners, we are not going to provide you the internship. So it's a responsibility of learner to arrange your own internship. if you are asking, if you have discussed with some organization and they are asking some letter, so we have one standard format of the letter, that you are our students and internship is the integral part of your curriculum, and the opportunity for internship will enrich your practical experience in the media. So we have one standard letter. We will put your name and enrollment number and we can give it to you. Okay, but you need to arrange your own internship. So that is the important point. And if you are not able to arrange your own internship, then choose the first course, MJM 222, that is practical research methodology. So if you can arrange your internship, you can opt the internship course. But if you are not able to arrange your internship, you should choose the first one. That's why we have given two options, that many students can say that they are not able to arrange their own internship. So in that case, you can opt MJM 222, that is practical research methodology. And the manual of both these courses, MJM 222 and MJMT 021 internship, are available on the IGNOU course. You can download, read it carefully. It's a short manual, and as I told earlier also, only to the point informations are given in a very logical flow. So read the manuals carefully and do accordingly. Then there is one more basket you can see, and this is the basket for the projects. And here there are two options: MJMP 120 major project work, that is dissertation, and then the next one is MJMP 022 research portfolio. Okay, so out of these two courses, you need to choose one at the time of re-registration. Okay, in MJMP 120, that is major project work, it's a research dissertation. Okay, and in this course you need to arrange a supervisor. Supervisor is mandatory in the case of if you are opting MJMP 120. Okay, that is dissertation. So in this course, supervisor is mandatory, and it's a responsibility of learner to arrange his or her own supervisor. In manual, we have given the minimum eligibility for the supervisors, and that is master degree with 5 years experience in media teaching, media research, or media industry. Okay, you need to attach the signed CV of your supervisor, okay, signed by that particular supervisor. So that is important. But if you are not able to arrange your own supervisor, no doubt you can take the help of your study centers also, because all our approved counselors of School of Journalism and New Media Studies programs are also eligible for being the supervisor, because they are anyway meeting that minimum eligibility criteria. So you can take help of your study center also, your counselor also, in searching for the supervisor. You can request them also. But in case you are thinking that you will be not able to arrange your supervisor by your own, then don't choose this course. You have one option, that is MJMP 022 research portfolio. So if you are able to arrange your supervisor, you can go for the MJMP 120, that is major project work dissertation. But if you think that you maybe it's not possible for you to arrange your own supervisor, then opt MJMP 022 research portfolio. So this is important while selecting the courses. So you can find that total 40 credits in second year, and total 40 credits in second year. So after the revision in January 25, now we have 80 credits MA in journalism and mass communication. Types of courses I have already discussed: theory, practical, and project. And these are the MAJMC theory courses, first year and second year. These are the practical courses. And one more thing, if your course code ends with the letter L, it means it's a practical course. L for lab. So it's a practical course. Like you can see MJML 220, MJML 221, MJML 23, MJML 222. And if your course code ends with T, it means a training. That's why internship. And if your course codes end with P, it means it's a project course. MJMP 120, it's a project, and MJMP double two is also a project course. So for study material, I mentioned you that you will receive in the hard copy, and if you are not able to, if it's a delayed, then you can contact to the MPDD. Otherwise, you can go to the IGNOU website. This is the eGyan course here. You can go to this eGyan course, is the digital repository of all the IGNOU study material. You can go to the self-learning material. Then you can go to the School of Journalism and New Media Studies. Then the labels. Then you can choose, if you are in UG, you can go for the bachelor programs. If you are in PG, go to the master programs. Here you can find the list of all the master programs in different languages we are offering. You can click and you can go to the particular course and download those digital material for your study. So this is the process. Now the one important thing is कि we have already told you the minimum period and maximum period, but you can see whatever courses registered against you, what is your cutoff or registration expiry. On IGNOU website, there is in student services, you can go to the know your status. Then here you can check registration detail, check your registration status, put your enrollment number, select the program, and you can see all the everything detail about you. Here, as I told you, if there is a delay in study material, you can go to this link also, put your enrollment number, check your the status of your study material. Assignments, from where you can download your assignments, and these things are applicable to all the programs offered by the IGNOU or SOJNMS. So for assignments, go to the IGNOU website. Then in student service, here is student service, you can find the downloads. In downloads, there are many options: common prospectus, old assignment portal, new current assignment portal. Click this one, new current assignment portal. Then you will find this type of page. Here there will be search bar. Just type your program code or the course code for which you want you want to see the assignments, and you will find this page, and you can download and write your assignment. So this is the way how to find your assignments. Then the examination, term end examination June, term end examination December, already explained you. The examination form is online. You need to fill it. In theory courses, the weightage of assignment 30%, term in examination weightage 70%, but practical and project courses of any BAJMC, BAJDM, or MA in Journalism and Mass Communication, only there is no viva, only all the 100% weightage is for the evaluation of the submitted production portfolios to your study center. Overall passing criteria, Professor Shikha already told you, that is 40%. Then the grievance redressal. As I told you, we have taken an initiative from the school that every Thursday 3:30 to 4:30 there is an interactive session, Samvad, and on the same link, on the same time. Apart from that, study center is there, regional center is there. For the grievance redressal, on the IGNOU prospectus, you will find this table. Download the IGNOU prospectus, you will find this table, grievance redressal, whom to contact for what. So in this table, you will find the issues, and for those issues, the email IDs and the concerned numbers and the departments to whom you can contact for your problems. So always this table is always useful. And apart for that, you can find on the website student grievances. Once you will click, that will lead to you the grievance, IGNOU grievance redressal and management. This is the portal. You can write your grievance or issues through this portal and submit to your it will be forwarded to the concerned division. So these are the social media pages of School of official social media page of School of Journalism and New Media Studies. Then this is the official Facebook page of Indira Gandhi National Open University. So if you will follow these pages, if you visit IGNOU's website regularly and your RC website regularly, you will get a lot of useful information. So that's it. I tried to explain all the useful thing for the learners. And now I invite Professor Arul Selvan for presentation on the BAFJDM. And in the end of the discussion, we can take some questions also. Thank you.
Thanks, Amit. My working.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're speaking, sir. Yeah, okay.
Is it
Yeah,
audible?
it's audible. It's audible.
Yes,
Sir.
Audible, right? I'm sharing the PowerPoint. There's some issue with the system. Okay, so this is regarding the bachelor's degree program. The program we have introduced a couple of years back. 2023 we introduced as a 3-year program. 2024 onwards, 4-year honors degree. Now you are in the 4 years program. So one advantage with IGNOU, as my earlier two colleagues presented details. So now you are shifted distance. In the distance program carries certain different characteristics. As you are new to the open learning and IGNOU, you need to understand how the system works in the distance mode, how learning happens in the open learning part. Familiarize yourself. That will help you forward without and completely to join this bachelor's. You might have joined, you might have completed the school education recently, a long time back, but probably must be having the similar characteristics. The learning system is heavily dependent on self-learning. Materials. So the way hard copy during the admission portal, you can check that part with your admission documents. If you have opted for hard copy, eventually you will get the hard copy from the university. Okay, our soft copy means, as colleagues mentioned about the website, right? You can go to the website, you can go to it and download the required content. So here in the open learning system, no teachers are available. We are teachers actually. from the school. We have 5 faculty members. We are the teachers. We are the one created the content, the study materials with the help of experts outside the university. In the university, we never do any regular classes.
Hello. Hello.
Dr. Satyakirti,
Yes, ma'am.
can you not hear Dr. Arul?
No, no, no.
Okay.
I think he's not.
Okay, just give me a moment.
I think he has logged out.
Please bear with us. He is logging off and logging in again. So just give us 2 minutes. There is an internet issue, it seems.
Okay, 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 ma'am.
Really sorry. Actually, I don't know. I was speaking to system. It was working in here, and I was told that I'm not able to share the slide. Sorry. Join through the system. Okay. Probably I need to restart from the beginning, or how? What level I have to join back again?
The restart from beginning first.
From the beginning. Okay, I was talking long about BA till now. Okay, now.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, so I was talking about the school BA bachelor's degree program. I got introduced. We introduced this bachelor's a couple of years back. Earlier it was 3 years. I'm beginning only. I'm from the beginning only. I'm starting that. And currently it's being in the 4-year program, honors degree. Currently you are pursuing the 4-year program. And this is a program primarily meant for people who are completed a school education. And as earlier my colleagues talked about the university program and all, right? And one of the major advice or sincere information we want to share it with you, the school education based on structured format. Teacher regularly comes to take lectures, classes, monitored your progress, assignments are given, evaluated, exam conducted. So it goes in a very rigorous manner, the school education or conventional university system. Whereas in an open learning or IGNOU system, the learning happens in a completely different manner. Here, there is no teacher is available with you, and we never do the regular classes. We provide the self-learning materials, and based on your admission payment option, whatever you exercised, you might get the hard copy or you might get the soft copy. As colleagues shared the website link. Anyway, even hard copy people also can download the material from the university portal, IGNOU's website. So the teacher not available on a daily basis with you, and no regular classes happens. This is what the open learning, and materials are provided. And as colleagues explained about the unit structure, we have the standard format, and units are divided into multiple segments, and the major segments ends with the check your progress. That's to make sure that you are learning in a systematic manner. And end of the unit, you will find the possible answers. All your learning happens without a monitored setup, without any teacher. So you have to fine-tune yourself about this new learning pathway. Without teacher, your learning, you have to be more particular about your time schedule. You have to spend time, because each course carries certain credits, and each credit demands certain number of hours to spend with the course, activities, assignments, counseling sessions, teleconferencing and all, right? So one credit requires 30 hours of academic engagement. This is a university's standard format. And you have to spend your time, and you have to devise your own learning schedule. Regularly spend time with the study material. This is how you learn your core courses. And as mentioned about the teachers not available, regular classes are not happening, self-learning material. And this is the major learning resources. But while going through the content, or before the content, or like induction meeting, as the director RC Trivandrum mentioned in the beginning of the meeting, a lot of students need clarification, doubts and everything. That's how the system works. Materials are provided, you're learning, you have doubts, your clarification required, you have to come to the regional center or study center or this kind of online meetings. As Dr. Amitava mentioned about our regular Thursday meeting, from the school level, we are doing regular meeting. Or else, as per the university norm, your immediate contact point is study center. And there are counselors are available. Counselors are not meant to take classes, but to clarify your doubts, right? And regional centers takes care about all your administrative issues like registration, payment, hall ticket issues, any issues with your program assignments, everything that regional center takes care. Academic matter takes care, taken care by the study centers. On the top of that, from the school level, we are supplementing the major and the kind of online meeting, and the link is already shared with you in the earlier meeting. You can connect with us in case you are not able to travel to study center, or in some kind of inconvenience in attending the counseling sessions and everything. So this is the kind of system you are enrolled, and that's how the program works, the university works. So understand that. The coming back to the major point with the bachelor's degree, this is kind of core component of the program revolves around three areas: journalism, digital media, and technology. This is how we have visualized the program, because the open learning system, this works better manner, because we don't need a kind of additional infrastructure to facilitate the media training. So here technology is available, and largely this technology is available with the individual context as a mobile. And we have tried to integrate the available media environment, through which the program can be delivered. At the same time, there's a lot of scope for employability. And the last 10 years, if you look at the growth rate of the industry, and the major traditional legacy medias, they are either saturated or going in a negative trend. Whereas the online, digital, gaming, animation, and algorithm, AI, this kind of field witnessing huge growth rate, and different levels of employability is available. So we are targeting on those area, and quite popular in this scenario, in this context, and technological intervention is quite easy to integrate in the program. So these are the understanding, our expectation while designing this program, and that's uh, that's a main concern point integrated in the core curriculum design of this BAFJDM, right? And some of the main area of bachelor's is reporting, journalism related courses, and traditional journalism methods, skills, and competencies, and how it can be integrated with the digital journalism skills, data research methods, and the different platforms, and new concept of AI, algorithm, and all this has been integrated. Dedicated courses are being introduced in the appropriate levels. Okay, it's a 3 years program initially, and depends upon your interest and level of marks is scored. You can move to 4th year, and wherever possible, we have given an exit point. And if you leave the first year, second year, third year, of course, you'll get a degree. And if we have appropriate 75% is what the university is prescribing. If you meet that criteria, then you can move to the 4th year to get the honors degree, or else you'll get a normal degree, right? And some of the main component included in the curriculum, which are mostly industry related components: audiovisual production, data journalism, digital media literacy, social media analytics, internet research methods, marketing, persuasive communication, and many more. These are the new concepts, more employment-oriented skill sets. This is what currently the industry operates, and we have integrated those components in the bachelor's degree program. So the broad outline of the bachelor's degree and the first years, I presume that the students from this current batch, from the January 2026 batch. So mostly this slide may be more useful to you. And the first year, you'll have a few courses from the school, and other subject you might have selected from the university basket. And from the school, we are concerned about the journalism, digital media, techniques of reporting, media literacy, and news writing. The remaining courses comes from different schools, and assignments comes from the other schools only, right? So these 4 courses devised by the school, and coordinated from the school level, right? And that's about the first year. And eventually, when you move to second year, you will find more courses from the school, and all the details are available in the program guide. You can go through that. Similarly for third year. And as the university follows a flexibility and convenience model, the minimum 3 years or 4 years depends upon the option of pursuing the program. And always the university provides double the duration of the actual program time. 3 years means 6 years, 4 years means 8 years. You can complete the courses according to this timeline. So the fee structure is standardized. Every year you have to pay this fees. And if you exit the first year, you'll get a certificate. If you exit the second year, but remember that every year, whenever you exit, you have to do extra courses. For example, here first year, if I want to leave the first year, along with the 20 credits, you have 20 plus 20, 40 credits, you have to do one more course. That's from the university basket you have to select. Then only you will get the first year certificate. Similarly, for second year, third year. And if you're able to complete the fourth year, you will get the honors degree. And we provide the material. That's a main core learning resource. Along with that, audiovisual lectures happens regularly. And we have the own dedicated TV channels and radio channels. The teleconference happens. And the schedule related to SOGNMS or BAFJDM, you will get notified, because now university informs the particular TC teleconferencing topic with the concerned program. For example, if there is any teleconferencing meant for BA program, BA journalism, and the people who are enrolled for BA gets notified that. So through the university, through the RC, through the study center, you have a lot of network of mail or SMS methods. The communications reaches that. So keep, as Dr. Amit mentioned about the social media platforms, the university, school, follow, subscribe to them, and you'll get notified. Not only the university and the school, also take a link from the RC level. Sometimes the study center also works in a different groups, probably informal or formal. WhatsApp group also works in the local level. And subscribe to that, connect with them, and engage with them. Then now you can move along with your learning system, right? So this is kind of system it works. And once if you're able to complete the third year or fourth year, some of the potential employability option. Okay, one is a digital journalist. You can be a journalist with any online platform, or you can be an audio-visual producer. You can be a data analyst in either media system or allied subjects areas, and social media manager, digital marketing executive, and research assistant. These are some of the potential areas in which you can explore that. And this is the point is being frequently repeated in the earlier presentation also. So that's about the bachelor's degree program, and now we can open it for the question and answer session. We can take questions, right?
Yeah, we can take questions from yeah. The participants have come down from the start.
No, anyway, you have recorded this session, right?
Yes.
The people usually watch later also. So
Yeah.
That's an advantage for recording.
So if you have questions, the learners can ask. Yes, Rahul.
Hi, sir. I'm from Trivandrum. 6 months back, my mother-in-law took a course with IGNOU, and I accompanied her to give the assignment. So I insisted that she gets the receipt, and she told the person who was collecting this assignment, and he said, we can't give you the receipt. We have around 40,000 people coming here, so it's impossible. So she came back without the receipt. If such a thing happens in my situation, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, which is your study center, learner support center?
It is Marwani's.
Marivanas, yeah. You can insist because as such they'll have to give a receipt. You can ask them for the receipt and get the receipt. Hello.
Okay. But what happened was last time when I accompanied my mother-in-law, she insisted on this. She said she wants a receipt, but the person who was collecting this, he was very adamant. He said, "We can't give receipt to every 40,000 students who come here."
We'll do one thing.
And
We'll instruct them. You can. We have already instructed, and that thing is already in work. But I don't know what happened. You can insist on that and ask them to give the receipt.
all right, thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyone? Any more doubts?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
My name is Ashika. I am also from Trivandrum. My study center is also Marivanas Trivandrum. I just have a doubt. I have changed my name few years back. What can I do for that? I have applied for MAJMC with my old name, which I have already done in BAJMC course. So how can I change it now?
You want to change your name or the email ID?
Name. I have changed my name recordically, sir.
Okay. You can submit the details along with the records, whatever records you have, and you can submit it to the regional center here.
Regional center. Okay, thank you so
Come
much.
to the regional center and give all your records as well as your application.
Okay, sir. One more doubt regarding the practicals you have mentioned.
Yeah.
Is it like we have to come and attend in different places, anything like that, or?
Yeah, regarding the practicals, you'll have to come to the learner support center and do it.
Okay. Sir, one more. You have arranged a session at Marivanas College, right? After 2 days, I think
Yes,
August
on
1,
Saturday. On
you have a
Saturday.
session.
Yes,
If
yes.
you are not able to attend with any problems, sir, like.
Yeah, it's better to attend because it's more elaborate.
It's an emergency situation, personally, a hospital situation. So,
Fine.
it
Fine.
will it be recorded like, or we will have an Google Meet like that? Can we see through that a meeting
Yeah,
live also?
it would be mostly be recorded, so you can also watch it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Hello. What's the question? Someone was asking like, sir, what about MAJDM? What's your doubt like?
MAJDM, who Akash? See, we haven't. We thought that only it's about a BA and MA program. Akash, right? He can join the Thursday meeting in case he wants any specific information about the program.
The basic information about the program remains the same. So in case you have any problems, anything that you're not able to understand, Aksh, please join the Thursday meeting. Other than that, the basic information stays the same as master's program and bachelor's program. It is basically the idea of how you navigate across the distance learning processes.
Okay. Anyway, you have there is a what do you call? There is a contact class on every Thursdays from 3:30 to 4:30. So you can ask your doubts in that session.
So you can share the link with the students of SOGNM.
Yeah, it's already been shared. It's already been shared with all the learner support centers. We have already shared.
Okay.
So I think Dr. Satyakirti, we can end the
Yeah,
session.
we'll wind up. So on behalf of the Regional Center Trivandrum, I would like to thank the Director, School of Journalism, Shikha Madam, Professor Arul Selvan Sir, and Dr. Amit Kumar Sir for giving an elaborate discussion on the various programs being offered by the School of